Welcome to Tiny Texas Living. Who says you can't live big while living tiny? Today is a big day. I think today is the day that I'm going to go get some of my landscaping stuff, and I'm so excited! Ooh, this is about to be epic. Oh, but what all do I need? Should probably make a list. I think I need a box to receive my mail in outside the fence. I want to look at some AstroTurf. I think that I want to look at some spray paint so that I can maybe spray paint a few things to make them look better. And possibly, I need to order a couple of things. But I think I'm gonna start off by changing and running to the largest city that I can get to, because then I'll have more options. And I think I wanna go to maybe Ollie and then Ross. I think those two things would be great places to start because they're both very budget friendly. Yeah, I need to change. Okay, I am dressed, I am ready, I am grabbing some things for the road, and then I'm gonna try to hit up those stores. I don't know if this is gonna go well. I hope it does. I guess this is gonna be an experience. I'm already breathing hard because it's already over 100 degrees today. So yeah, I'm in it to win it. Oh yeah, I need my list first. Okay, probably don't need the whole thing, but I need at least this top piece. And I guess while I'm at it, I could add a few things to it. Let's see. This is, oh no, I have two lists. Maybe I should just establish what I need as one list. Okay, this could take a minute. Looking for fake grass today. Maybe glowing rocks. And planter thing, which I know what that means. So I probably realistically need 2 cans of spray paint. So fake plants, never home. So fake plants are the way to go for me. It seems to work better. That way I don't have things dying. And I can come back and it can look nice. And because my soil here is so inhospitable, fake grass is the way to go. So fake grass is a huge, big I need. I don't know if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna try. And because this is kind of the weird time of the year where the season is kind of ending for most people, I'm hoping I can catch some deals. If I do, oh my gosh, the tiny house is gonna look awesome. If I don't, it's okay. I'll just keep on looking around and I'll probably use my Google fingers a little bit. Okay, I'm in the van. Now it's time to go pick up my dad. And it is already super hot outside. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be a wild day. Every day lately has been a wild day though. I've been waiting to do these projects until it cools off a little bit, but I figured I might as well go ahead and start to accumulate the things for them so that I can get closer to my goal. Because that makes sense. And so it'll get me out of the house, it'll get me onto something interesting, and at least start the process of looking, because this may or may not actually end up resulting in me finding what I'm looking for. But I'm excited! Okay, I'm gonna start off at Big Lots, I think. I forgot all about Big Lots, but sometimes they have some cool stuff, so maybe I can find something for my outdoors. I'm not sure. Everything's on sale here. This is awesome. Okay. So Big Lots was a success. Ooh. Oh, I found the thing that I want to put my mail in whenever they deliver it, because I have a fence. And so that's done. And it was much cheaper to get it here than it was to get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon. So yay, one thing down. It is so hot outside. Okay, next project. Okay, next stop, Ollie. Now, Ollie is a place that I think is going to have the turf that I need, so we'll see. Meanwhile, it is super, super hot. I think this used to be Toys R Us. So is it gonna be the magical place on earth that I want it to be? I don't know. It usually is. I find stuff here all the time. Okay, I just stopped off at Ross and I actually found some things that I like, but not necessarily for my house, but I did find one thing for another project, so I guess that's a win. All in all, I think I did pretty well today. Got the grass and a couple other things for different projects, so yeah, moving forward, this is gonna get closer and closer to finish now. Okay, it's 100 degrees still. Wow. Oh, back to base camp, back to my tiny home. I can't do this. Okay, so yesterday was really rough. It was super, super hot, and I finally got back home and then just came inside and basically was like, whoosh, I am done. But I was able to get several things that I needed, and now I'm going to complete a couple projects. It's still super hot, so I'm not going to be able to do everything, but I'm kind of taking this entire yard and porch in stride, one piece at a time, and then slowly it all starts to come together. I have, of course, part of the porch already started. This is going to get me to the next step. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by painting my bunnies, and then I'm going to put together the mail station so that they can actually drop my mail off, because that'll be helpful. And I might be able to use that mail station, as I've kind of been thinking. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I might be able to use this to like leave some waters for the delivery man. I'm not sure. I have to figure out how to keep them cooler so I can be helpful. But that might be something that I'm able to accomplish, and it might not be, but I want to definitely get the box itself done. So I'm going to get something to paint the bunnies on, I think, because just painting them on the gravel, I'm afraid that some of the like nastiness is going to get up on them. So I think I'm going to find a cardboard box that I need to throw out anyway and just flatten it out, put the bunnies on top of it and spray them. It's hot, so they'll dry fast. And then I can get on to assembling this box. I need to see if I need tools for that. Do I need tools? Okay, this box should do. I just need to figure out how to break it down so that I can actually flatten it, and then I should be able to use it. Okay, I have to throw these scissors away, and I've already gotten some replacement ones, so these should work for this, because they're not very sharp now. So I'll just use them to break down the box, maybe, in a perfect world. And then I'll throw this away. Okay, so this might work. I think that should be big enough for both the bunnies. Slowly but surely, I will get everything finished. It's just gonna take me longer than I thought it would. But that's okay, because slow and steady wins the race. Okay, I'll just set this somewhere under the shade, like here, and then go and get the bunnies. Okay, here's the bunnies. I still have to figure out what to do with the trunk, but yeah, these guys, they gotta get painted next. Okay, in a perfect world, I wouldn't have to do this, but they started fading, so I think this color will be super fun. Okay. Okay, coat one is finished. Gotta let them dry. In the meantime, I can get the box out of my van and see if I need any tools. Whew, okay, doing okay so far. It's kind of hot, but it's not so hot that I'm dying yet. I've only been out here about 5 minutes though, so it'll kick in. I am starting to breathe a little harder, but it's okay. I'm gonna get this done. Okay, here it is. It is a 22-gallon small deck box. It's in brown. I may eventually repaint it, but right now it's just gonna be brown. And then, of course, there's my turf, which that's gonna be a whole separate project, because I still have to get landscaping stuff and then also something to go under it. But it's here. It's here. The step is done. Now this guy. Okay, easy assembly, minimal tools required. It doesn't say if they're included, so I'll open it up and see what I need. I'm hoping this means I just need like a screwdriver, in which case I think I know where my screwdriver is. With that said, on nowhere at any point on the box does it say, hey, you need a flathead or a Phillips. So I guess I could, as I go inside to go get scissors to open this, because there's tape, I guess I could just get both? Maybe? I don't know. Whew, all these projects. Each one of them has its own specific set of challenges. Oh, I guess I'll go get my van toolkit because it wasn't in the kitchen. I thought it was in the kitchen. It wasn't in the kitchen though. Here we go, van storage stuff. That still is not supposed to be in my house, but it is until the van's ready. Oh, to hit the road again. Wow, this thing is heavy. Okay, inside here, I should have everything I need plus quite a bit of other stuff. More than likely it is a Phillips. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Phillips outside, and if that's not what I need, I'll come back. Inch by inch. It's a cinch, yard by yard. It's very, very hard. Okay, let's see if I can get in here. I can do this. Okay, now that it's open, all the pieces are in here. So I guess I can just start like pulling them out. Whoa, whoa, everything wants to jump out all at once. Okay, so I'll pull them out and then set them up against the little picnic table so I can see what all I have. Oh, that's kind of cool. I need to do that, so I don't need to lose this. Also, this is going to be handy. This is my little manual, I think, as to how to do this. It says it is, so we'll see. One thing I do not see, however, are any kinds of screws. I am super confused now. I don't see any screws in the instructions though either. Okay, maybe I don't need screws. Okay, it's hot, but there's a little bit of a breeze, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the van so I don't lose it. And then I can always throw it away if I need to in a little bit, but don't feel pressured to do so at this moment, just in case things don't work out. Never throw things away until you know for a fact they're gonna work. Done that way too many times. I was about to start questioning which part was which, and then I realized that if you look at it kind of embossed, it has what number or letter it is, so that's good. So yay, that's gonna make that a lot easier. B goes into A, okay, and I need this to be the bottom of B, so maybe like this. Okay, so that's B. Does it say which part's the bottom and the top? It does not. Okay, so picture-wise, it shows that there's more on the bottom, so that's the bottom. This is the sides. Okay, these are supposed to go upright. Cool. And then on A, this is supposed to face up, so it'll sit like this. Okay, I can do this. So, put this down, and it apparently pops in place. In theory. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's good. So far I have the side, the front, and the back. And then I'm assuming that that makes this also B. Yes. So this one will go into place here. But let's make sure. Let me see. Going to the next page. Everything has been pretty easy so far. And I haven't needed tools at all. Okay, yeah, sure enough, B goes in next. So this goes here and then pops down, kind of. One side at a time, I guess. And then this one lines up too. Pops in, okay. Okay, it's looking like a good little box now. It's a little wonky still because I haven't put the bottom or the top on, but it's coming together and everything's running in the right direction. So that's what matters. Now, next on my instructions, it looks like I'm going to D. So D is the bottom. So now I have to figure out where the bottom versus the top is. Okay, this was made pretty simple by these little pieces that fit in at the bottom on that little lip down there. So this will go in like this. And then I have to straighten it out and then it pops into place. Okay, we're getting a little bit more structure now. That's good. Super confused as to why it said I needed tools. At this pace, I still don't, unless the lid has something in store. Oh well, not upset. I still had the tools at least to do it, just in case, but I'm confused. I don't know why it said I needed tools. Okay, so the top, the clasp will go to the front, so it should go on this way and then be able to close. And it looks like there's a couple things on the back that it will connect to. Okay, let me see. Does it close? Yeah, it closes. That's a nice little mailbox now. Pretty happy with that. Again, I may end up painting it later, but right now it's pretty nice. Okay, I read through this again. There's nothing that I've missed. That's it. There were no tools needed. Wow. I just made that way more stressful than it had to be. But maybe they were thinking you needed tools to open the box. It's the only thing I could think of. There is not a latch on it, and that's okay because I live pretty remotely, so nobody's really gonna be digging around in the box. The only thing I can think of that might need to be done is because it does get pretty windy, I might weight it down a little bit later, but not right now. I'm not worried about that at this moment. So I can put this outside the little fence, and I think the fence is gonna stay. I may end up changing it up a little bit, but right now I have a fence kind of around the front part of the yard because there's some little dogs that try to get the cats. And again, the cats aren't my pets, but I don't want anything bad to happen to them. So I've been trying to give them a safe space. I don't know. It's just one of those things. My dad helped me with this, and it's just started out like as a temporary thing. But now that I'm seeing that they actually use it, I kind of probably need to leave something like that. So I might look into other fencing options just to make it a little bit more aesthetic. At the same time, right now, it's just the little panels that you use for your like pets so they can have an exterior perimeter, and it works. It works. It's black, so it's not going to be the best coloration, but this is going to sit right outside of it, so it's okay. I'm not going to worry about the fence today. I'm going to just keep thinking about that, and I'm going to go put my mailbox out. I'm so excited. Now, if they have a package, they can just put it inside, and I may eventually, again, work to put something to weight it down a little bit, or I may put something to make it available to have cold beverages, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. So for the time being, that project's done, and now it's time for me to go spray the bunnies again. Oh yes, accomplishing things today. I am so happy to get that there, and I probably will level out the ground just a little bit also because it does look like it's tilted, but that's not a today project either. That'll happen whenever I do the turf, I think. Back to the bunnies. I think also though, one of the things I could do today, because it's, you know, I need a little bit of break from the heat, is I think I could actually install my doorbell. I ordered it from Amazon, it came in, and I think this is gonna be a really good way for me to like have the ability for people to let me know that they're there without banging on the door super hard. Because if I'm at the back of the house, it's harder to hear if somebody is like on the porch. So yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do next. That can dry, I'll install the doorbell, and that'll be one more step in the right direction. Whew, you don't realize how hot it is until you come back inside, and wow. Here I go. Let's see. So this should be good. This is a wireless doorbell, and it's supposed to have a lot of different ringtones to it, so I can pick what works best for me. Oh yeah, this is cool. Oh, this is the part that goes inside, and then, let's see, this part goes outside. Okay, I was expecting this to have like a sticky thing, but it doesn't. Why? Let's see. Aha, there it is. It says here that it has several different things going on. I just need the installation. Okay, the content itself is the doorbell, the push, the adhesive sticker. They also have screws and anchors. Do I need those? I don't think I actually need those. So let's go to the other side. Oh, wow. There are so many ringtones on here. There are 58 different ringtones. That's gonna be hard because now I'm gonna have to pick what sounds best, but I could change it seasonally. Oh my goodness. So into the little baggie I go. I'm going to leave the screws in there. Oh, it has 2 of these. That's nice. So I'll keep this all together in my little drawer. And then this, does it have batteries already? It does. It has a battery already in there. So now I need to put this on here. Like that. Okay, so here, this is not where it's going to live, but for here, okay, interesting. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. And I can move this to wherever it works best for me, so that is awesome. Now for the tones. Okay, so it says here that I can push something on the side to actually change the tones, and I'll be able to hear it without having to push this button every time. So it's on the side. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, Okay. Oh no, that sounds like a cell phone. No. So maybe I work on this for a few minutes, find what is the least frustrating or confusing, and then I'll mount it. Oh, this could take a minute. It just keeps getting more weird. They have the Little Mermaid on here. Part of me is like, oh yeah, I love it. And the other part of me is a realist and saying that would be horrible to hear every time somebody rings my doorbell. I just found my Christmas one. Oh yeah, there's a Christmas one. I love it. Yes. Okay, that just got really overwhelming. So I'm just gonna go with the basic for now. I can always change that later, but for now, I think that's a good start because it's better than having no doorbell. So now the biggest question is, where do I want to do this? I mean, it would make sense to like put it here. It would also make sense to put it here, but I think here is better. It's very visible here, and then I can always like clean this later. Yeah, I'm not to the cleaning stage yet, but this I think would be a good place. So off I peel, and then I need to make sure that the bell is in the right spot. Okay, so if the doorknob's here, I think a nice easy place to see it, and maybe even with the welcome sign, and then push it in really good. Okay, it shows that it's working. Let me see though. I mean, if it's actually working, that would be awesome. Let me see if it's... It is. It's working. I have a doorbell for the first time in, well, I think a really long time. Living in an apartment, I never had a doorbell. Never. It just didn't make sense to have a doorbell. It's not like a normal thing to have a doorbell in most apartments. So I have a doorbell now, and that is exciting. I think the last time I had a doorbell was when I lived in a house, and I haven't lived in a house in forever. I mean, I've lived in this house, but that's different because I'm not finished with this house. So this is the first time I have lived in a house that someone can actually come up to my door, ring the doorbell, and then I could hear that they are here and come and welcome them. That is so exciting. It's the little things that make all the difference in the world. Oh my gosh. I didn't think that this would be like the big accomplishment moment. I thought painting the bunnies would be, but no, it's the doorbell. The doorbell just made me so happy. So this little doorbell single-handedly just changed my entire demeanor for the day. That was awesome. I do need to fold this up and keep it though. Okay, so this needs to go with my other important paperwork, and then this needs to go in my project/junk drawer because this is parts, so I don't want to lose these, especially this little thing because I might need to replace it at some point. This, on the other hand, can go away. I feel like I am getting so much accomplished. I'm not finished with any single project. Like, I just have to continue moving through because there's certain things I can't control. The bathroom, the water. Can't do anything about it, but I have all the things for the bathroom to make me feel good on the inside that I've done the parts that I can do. The yard, I'm not gonna be able to finish it yet, but I have the pieces so that I can continue moving forward every day when it's not 4 million degrees. The cats are taken care of. It's just such a sense of joy, and now I'm getting to the parts that I like and that I enjoy, and it's fun, and it's just really bringing me so much happiness. And that's what I think really matters when it comes to tiny living. It's not necessarily about the big stuff because you don't have a big space. It's about the little things that are meaningful. And wow, I've accomplished so many meaningful things. Oh, I feel so good now. I was really dreading all of the projects today in the heat, but it turned into something that I'm smiling. I didn't see that on my bingo card today. And I think the best part of this whole thing has been that the cats are truly enjoying the space. They're using the water, and I can now touch the water, and it's cold even this late in the day without any ice or anything, just because it's circulating. So even though I still have to do a lot to this section, I think that everything I've done out here has been a big win. And the best part is, it's just gonna keep getting better.